What happens if you're only adding AI content to your website, nothing else, and you're doing this for 6 months? Well, we did this with an internal site just to see. Let's take a look at the results. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but the results are not good. We went from around 1,600 views to around 350 now. Same with keywords, they are trending downward. Not what you want to see. Not a good look on the case study. So why did this happen? The Google 2024 core update is the only one that really referenced and gave a warning for using AI content, but it's been widely assumed that Google does not love it and has different ways that they can potentially check on you to make sure that you're not only using AI content. One of those things to look at is volume. If all of a sudden your site is getting hammered with a ton of new content and you didn't previously do that, like an abnormal amount, they can probably see that. You're probably using AI to generate a lot of it. Another could be your prompt value. If you're simply typing in, can you write a blog post about this, and then posting what spits out, it's pretty easy to tell. If you've used it for a little while, you can see a lot of them look very much the same. And again, if you're only doing AI content on your site and not providing any of that unique flavor that your writing brings, it's going to get repetitive and it's going to start to look like your entire site is being overcome with repetitive content, which can be flagged as AI and be a negative ranking factor. Now, does this mean that you cannot use AI for your content development? Absolutely not, but you have to be strategic. Let's take a look at some ways you can do that. Just use it for keyword research. If that's all you're doing, it can be really helpful for keyword research along with your other tools to help streamline that process and see what kind of things you should be writing about. You can just use AI to outline your blog post. Use it to put together the bones that takes a little while for you to put together, and then use your actual value add as a marketer, as a business owner for your business to write the actual internal structure of it. At Civille, we're in the legal space, right? So we have actual writers that are paralegals, attorneys, former attorneys, people that are in the legal space that can be trusted to put together the proper and correct content. And obviously it's human written, so it looks better and adds more value to your site. If you do want AI to write your posts, put it through several iterations. Give it some context for the tone that you want, past articles that you've written, the different components that you want it to put together, and piece it together in that way through prompt engineering instead of just saying, write me a blog post about this. And if you're doing that, rewrite the intro and the conclusion. As you know, a lot of times these are very similar, especially the conclusion. Give your own hook to the beginning so it's not bland for the reader that's landing on the actual blog post and coming to read it, and then conclude with your actual follow-up and even a call to action that makes sense for your business. And again, if you're doing this, don't rely on it 100%. Make sure that you are writing a lot of your own posts